Good morning. I'm calling this vlog treating myself like a baby princess because I am PMSing at the moment and about to get my period. And I am someone who's very, very, very sensitive around my period. Like, I PMS very badly. And I think when people think of PMSing, they think of like being an angry bitch, which don't even get me started. But I don't feel that way. I just feel really sensitive, like very emotional and like fragile. Like, I feel like anything can make me kind of spiral when I'm nearing my time of the month, if you will. And I feel like I have pretty good mental health in like my normal daily life, but whenever it's this time of the month, I can spiral really far. And I've realized that before it gets to that place, I need to be like being very, very nice and gentle with myself for the days leading up to that. So like not waiting until I'm already an emotional wreck to try to like make myself feel better. But the second I start to sense that I'm PMSing, I start treating myself like a baby princess. And that just means treating myself like a baby and like a princess at the same time. Like, babying me, doing whatever I want, doing anything that makes me feel good, and just like really listening to what I want and need. And this like idea kind of came about because my sister goes through the same thing. She's very, very sensitive, and we both have like extremely painful periods as well that are like really, really draining. So our life is kind of on pause during this time. And so when she calls me like complaining about how she's feeling and like her mental health during that time of the month and stuff, I am always like, it's so clear to me from an outside perspective that she needs to just literally spoil herself and not do any work if she can help it, not do anything, not do chores, like literally not worry about anything besides her mental health. And I think that that is something that's so easy to say and think about other people, but when you are just thinking about yourself, it's kind of harder to give yourself permission to be that way because it feels like selfish and lazy and all of that stuff. But I was like, I need to just start talking to myself how I talk to my sister when she is in this place. And so, yeah, like the other month when she was having a time, I was like, treat yourself like a baby princess. And I loved that term. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, I need to remember that. So that's what I'm going to be doing this week. And I will clarify, I did just say like, don't do any chores and stuff, but I think the distinction that I want to make is like, do what is going to like set you up for success and like set you up for feeling good. So for example, yesterday, I knew I started PMSing, but I knew it was the beginnings of it. I was like, it's not going to be terribly bad today. So I made yesterday all about getting chores done so that when I am in the depths of PMSing in the like beginnings of my period, I'm in a clean space with like food prepped and like I don't have to do anything when I'm in the worst of it. So yesterday I went grocery shopping, I like meal prepped, I cleaned out my fridge, cleaned out my cupboard, did laundry, folded laundry, put that away, all that stuff, so that now I can just relax and treat myself like a baby princess. Today I'm gonna go to a cafe and get some work done, and I'm gonna edit a video, and then I'm probably gonna come home and like just rest the rest of the day. I didn't learn this until recently. Like, I always thought that the reason you're so tired when you're like on your period and PMSing and stuff is because like your body's using so much energy to do the things that it's doing inside of you. But I didn't learn until recently that your body actually produces way less ATP during this time of the month. So like, not only are you using so much more energy, but you're also making way less energy. So it just like really give yourself permission to rest. And like, I don't know, I feel like it's taken so long for me to accept that it's not laziness and I don't need to feel guilty, because I don't know, I've just gone through so many months of like having a horrible time mentally and physically for like a good week around my period, because I don't catch it early enough and don't set myself up for success and end up doing too much and then like being so drained and spiraling. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to say, give yourself permission to not do a damn thing if you don't want to, and do whatever feels best for you. Like, I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow because my roots are driving me insane. And that's just like, I love getting my hair done. It feels so pampery. So I scheduled it for tomorrow so that that could be my like outing of the day, but I don't have to do much. I can just be like relaxing and getting pampered and still not be in bed all day. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give you the inspiration to do whatever you need to do around this time. If treating yourself like a princess means cleaning your room, lighting a candle, doing all of your chores so that you have a nice space to relax in, then do that. If treating yourself like a princess means giving yourself permission to not clean anything and not do anything productive and just be a sack of potatoes in your bed, do that. Like, really just spoil yourself. And I also want to say that, like, yes, I have very painful periods and PMS badly and stuff, but I also just want to say that if you don't, like, if your period cramps are super minor, that doesn't mean that you can't treat yourself like a baby princess. Like, I just think every person who has a period should take this time to really, like, listen to your body and almost romanticize it. Like, romanticize being restful and lazy. Like, get real woo-woo hippy-dippy with it and say, like, this is what I'm meant to be doing at this time of year. That's why I'm tired. I'm meant to be this time of the month, not year. Like, I'm meant to be resting right now. That's why my body is tired. Like, my body is already doing so much. You think that because you're not being productive, that you're not doing anything. And you're like, why am I so tired if I'm not doing anything? You're tired because your body is doing so much already. Like, that is what you're getting accomplished. You know what I mean? You don't have to get anything else accomplished. That was a rant, but I don't know. The next few days are just gonna be extremely peaceful. Like, my top priority is going to be peace. So I'm gonna go to my favorite cozy cafe, set up shop, get a pastry, get a hot drink, edit a video, come home, make a smoothie bowl, relax. And then tomorrow I'm getting my hair done, and fuck, I don't know if I'll do anything else after that tomorrow. I hope this doesn't sound depressing because I really don't mean it to be. Like, I want to add this level of like fun silliness into this time of the month. Like, yay, I get to treat myself like a baby princess and I don't have to feel guilty about it. And I hope that's how you feel about this video too. I hope it makes you feel validated and happy and not just depressed. It's not meant to be a depressing video. So hopefully it's just cozy. Anyway, I've been talking so much already. So, oh my gosh, another thing that I wanted to talk about. I'm just got ready to go to the cafe. And you will see that I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm wearing literally the most simple outfit that you could possibly wear. And I wanted to say this. I know that some people say, like, when you feel like shit about yourself or when you're on your period, PMSing, whatever, when you just feel like gross, like, do your makeup, do your hair, make yourself feel better. I could not think of worse advice to give. Like, there is nothing worse to me than feeling ugly and gross and then doing my makeup and hair and still feeling ugly and gross. Like, that makes me feel 10 times worse. I would so much rather just accept that, like, today I feel kind of gross, so I'm not gonna, like, try. To me, trying and then still feeling gross and having makeup caked on and, like, having the attempt of looking good and still feeling gross makes me feel so much worse. So my advice is to just embrace the natural look for this time of the month. So that's what I'm gonna do. The other thing about me is that I am not well spoken at this time in my cycle. So I hope my little ramble in the beginning made sense. there's anything that can literally always put me in a good mood, it's a smoothie bowl. My sister and I have made this smoothie bowl like quite literally hundreds of times, way more than hundreds. I don't know how many times, but she kind of copied a recipe from Clean Juice. I think it's called the Nutty Bowl, but then we like have been modifying it and perfecting it. And it's literally, we say that it's literally the only constant in our lives over the past like 6 years. Like the only thing in our lives that hasn't changed over the past 6 years has been this smoothie bowl. And it's just the biggest source of comfort. But since she pioneered this recipe, I'm gonna let her make the video all about what goes into it, because I'm making it I'm kind of cheating right now. I don't have all the ingredients. But for the absolute perfect smoothie bowl, I'm gonna let my sister take that video. Her YouTube channel is called Even Comfier, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It is like all about comfy, cozy spaces and making your life comfy. And it's a comfort channel to watch. So if you want to watch YouTube videos that are like really soothing and pleasing, go check her out. She and her partner bought a house like 2 years ago now, and they've been renovating it. And when I say renovating, I basically mean building from the ground up again. But they managed to save some of the like old character, but they've finally moved into it and are now like starting the like actual decorating process. And my sister, she's a graphic designer, but she's also so talented at interior design. So that YouTube channel is about to pop off, and it's literally my favorite one to watch, even though I'm biased, but I love it. It is never too early to put on comfy pants. This is literally my aesthetic. I'm just going to finish editing the video that I was editing at the cafe, and then I'm gonna relax until pole. I didn't remember that I had pole tonight, but I'm gonna relax so that I can try to go to that. I'm pretty tired, but I do want to go because I missed Monday, and I'll probably miss a day when I'm cramping. So I am gonna go. I'm gonna relax first. I might look on Pinterest to try to find a photo to show the hair salon tomorrow. So that's always fun. Pinteresting in bed is always a cozy time. Ooh, I'm gonna light this candle. I've been lighting this every single day. I know some people have things to say about candles, but I don't care. This one is gingerbread, but it smells like a Panera pumpkin muffin. Like, it's beautiful. And it's not too sweet. It just smells like so good. Changing again for pole. Does anyone else change like at least 3 or 4 times a day? I needed more pole clothes because you need like lots of exposed skin. And so I got literally these like 2 packs of cotton sports bras from Big W, which is basically Australian Walmart. And like they're straight up just like cotton fabric. I don't even know if they're real cotton. The 2-pack was literally $8, so I got a 2-pack of black and 2-pack of white. And I was like, I just need something that's gonna serve the purpose. But after getting them and trying them on, I actually love how they look. Like, I don't know. They're nice and simple. I feel like I won't get sick of them because they're not like, I don't know. Finding pole wear that's not like either super athletic looking or super sex dungeon looking is hard. This is what I usually wear for pole. I'll just wear like little shorts that aren't loose, you have to expose skin to stick to the pole. So it's kind of hard to find things that I like wearing, but I just am wearing these. They're like boxers, but they're like tighter. They're from Free People. And I just got them in an extra small so they would be super tight because I don't want them like moving around. And then these are literally just those cotton little bras that I got from Big W. Also, all black is the PMSing uniform in case you start bleeding. This is the fit. It's giving college boy. I just got home from pole and I showered and now I'm gonna have some beef stew. Why does that name like sound gross? But it's the most comforting meal I could think of. I think that is another PMS period tip, is to eat comfort meals. It does like kind of make me feel better to eat healthy, but the main thing is to just like, I don't know, eat warm, comforting, soothing foods like soup and all that stuff. I meal prepped yesterday, like I said, and I made a bunch of breakfast burritos and a big pot of stew and a big Asian salad that has like cabbage as the base, so it lasts for a while in the fridge. So I've been eating all of that stuff and I should have enough to make it through tomorrow, like, and the next day, I think. So it's nice. I've only just gotten back into meal prepping, but how good is it? I feel like that, even if I don't keep up with meal prepping like during the rest of my life, I feel like doing it right before this time of the month is like the secret, because that's when I always end up eating shit, is whenever I'm at this time of the month and I'm so tired and don't feel like cooking. And so then I just like am lazy in bed, and then suddenly I get starving and I have no food and I don't have the energy to grocery shop and cook and all that stuff. So then I just get something like shitty out, which is fine. I feel like you should totally treat yourself to that once or twice when you're on your period or whatever. But I am trying to be frugal and healthy. So meal prepping was a slay. I think I'm just gonna eat and then make some lemon tea. Get in bed, maybe read, maybe go on Pinterest, maybe YouTube, who knows. Good morning. Uterus hurts. I wake up naturally pretty early just because there's so much light that comes into our room. But on a day like this, I might stay in bed for a while longer. I'll wake up and check my phone, but I never will like get my laptop out in bed or anything in the morning, except for on days like today where I'm in pain or sick or something. So I might watch some YouTube in bed or something, because I'm just not ready to start my day yet. But it is gonna be a good day because I'm getting my hair done. Yay. My favorite activity, if you know me. I.e., I have OCD and chronically change my hair, but the roots are so bad from dyeing it red. And I didn't realize how hard the maintenance is with red hair, so I'm kind of giving up. And I don't know if I'm just gonna get my roots blended, but I don't want it to look like ombre. So I might just be dyeing it brown. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't looked on Pinterest yet, so I need to do that this morning as well. So it's gonna be a good day. No complaints except for my uterus. This is what I'm wearing to the hair salon. Just staying comfy, classic black comfy pants. For obvious reasons. I've left my hair so dirty for them, so it looks gross, but that's always fun. It's fun to go in looking disgusting so that it's an extra extreme makeover. My hairdresser absolutely devoured. This is the closest my hair has been to its natural color in a long time. Like, it looks like the hair color I had as a kid, which is such a vibe. Like I said, I've been addicted to changing my hair, but I want to enter my era of keeping it the same for like a really long time and just letting it grow and look natural and healthy. But obviously I couldn't do that with it being red. Like, I couldn't just decide, okay, I'm gonna leave it for a while, because the red was growing out horribly. So I couldn't just leave it. So that was my excuse to change my hair again. It's because I had to change it in order to keep it the same moving forward. But I love it so much. I was getting so sick of the red so fast, but this I can get behind. Anyways, my hair appointment was in Noosa, so I'm gonna walk around while I'm up here. And I think I'm gonna go to the Mecca and play with makeup. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything because I just spent far too much money on that hair appointment. But, you know, this week is all about doing what my inner child wants to do. Like, that's the fun thing about being a grown-up, is you can be a child while being I'm not making any sense. But basically, if you want to go play with makeup, fucking do it. You're allowed. You're allowed to do whatever you want when you're a grown-up, you know? So I'm gonna do whatever I want. Heal my inner child, if you will. It's always fun to play with makeup when you have new hair. I am avoiding the urge to buy new clothes though, but I'm not going to enter a clothing store. But it's so nice out right now, so I might look at the beach. I am wearing Uggs, so I don't think I can like do a little walk or anything, but I will walk around casually. I had a coffee drink. I had a mocha at my hair appointment, and I do not drink caffeine, and I'm bouncing off the walls. So I need to stay in public, get some energy out. There's no way I can go home and get in bed right now, even though my uterus hurts. But I'm bouncing off the walls. This could lead to a panic attack later, we'll see. But hopefully I can keep myself sane by doing fun things. Anyways, I'm gonna go heal my inner child. Either the caffeine or the PMS brain has hit, because I'm so shaky and anxious and I think I need food. So I'm gonna make food, but I'm gonna change into comfies because never too early. Do you guys have your comfies and your even comfiers? Because that's what we've been calling it since I was little. You'd like come home, put your comfies on, and then your even comfiers are like your PJs, you know? This sweater is vintage 9 West and it's so cozy. Another rule of PMSing, no harsh lights. That will not be turned on for the remainder of the week. My artichoke lamp, however, will be the main character. Oh, another PMS tip. If you're gonna be in bed, well, this is kind of a tip for any time in life when you need to rest. If you're gonna lay in bed, before it gets dark out, the bed should be made. Lay on top of your bed while it's still daytime. If you get under the covers and you're submerged in your bed for a lot of the day, you're gonna feel gross and lazy. I feel like just having it be a little bit more put together and like laying on top of your bed with a blanket, like I'll be under this one, but not under the covers, but laying on top of your bed, it's a better vibe. The room is still pretty. It doesn't feel messy. You don't feel like you're sleeping the whole day. You just feel like you're relaxing, you know? So until the sun goes down, you must be atop your bed. It's officially hitting me. I'm getting so exhausted. This will be me for the rest of the day. I think I'm gonna watch either Friends, which is my forever comfort show. I know some people hate Friends, but I literally don't want to hear it. I grew up watching it. The hair, the makeup, the fashion, the vibes, the coffee house, the apartment. It's the ultimate comfort show. You will never convince me otherwise. Or my comfort YouTuber is Exo McKenna, who I was talking about earlier. This is true most of my life, but especially this time of the month. You will never catch me watching something emotional. Absolutely not. It is Friends and YouTube. It is not. We are not starting new shows. We're not watching new movies. We're not watching movies in general, to be honest. We're watching comfort shows and comfort YouTubers. That's all. I don't make the rules. It is 3:46. And I think I will be here for the remainder of the night until it's beef stew time. And then I'll be back here after beef stew time or in the shower. That's another thing. PMSing and on your period. Mostly when you're on your period. When I'm on my period. I take multiple showers a day. If I feel gross, I take a shower. And I end up feeling gross and like sweaty and just gross when I'm on my period. I know it doesn't make sense and you only need 1 shower a day, but that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what makes sense. You gotta do what makes you feel good. So I don't shy away from taking 2 or literally 3 showers a day when I'm on my period. So I might take a hot shower later tonight before I get under my covers. This is how the day's gonna go. I'm gonna watch my comfort YouTubers atop my bed. Why do I keep saying that? And then come dinner time, I will be having stew. Then I will be showering. Then I will be getting under the covers, maybe a silly little treat, maybe a hot little drink, and I will be closing my eyeballs. I really don't have much else to say. I have work tomorrow, so I'm not gonna film tomorrow, so I'll kind of wrap up the vlog here. I hope this helped. I hope this wasn't a depressing vlog because I honestly haven't felt too bad so far, which probably means I'm just gonna get my period later than I thought. But I hope this gives you some tips because I have been struggle city during this time of the month for as long as I can remember, and I only recently have started feeling better, and I attribute it to treating myself like a baby princess before I start feeling miserable. If you're hard on yourself for like slacking, or you're just going about your normal life and like making your to-do list as long as it is during the rest of the month, you are going to feel behind. It's going to make you feel like shit about yourself because your hormones are going to already be making you feel like shit about yourself because that's just what happens. So you need to catch it early. You need to, as soon as you're like, mine might be PMSing, or like, ooh, I'm actually going to get my period soon. As soon as you have that thought, you need to start treating yourself like a baby princess. You need to start taking it easy, do whatever you want to do, prep, set yourself up for success, do your meal prep, clean your space, all that stuff while it's still minor, so that when it gets a little more gnarly, you have a calm space and you don't have to do anything. So I hope this gave you some tips and gave you motivation and inspiration to be easy on yourself. We go through a lot. Our bodies go through a lot. And remember, you're not lazy because it's not that you're not getting anything done. It's that your body's getting everything done and it doesn't need your attention. It's already getting stuff done. That is your productivity of the week. Menstruation is your productivity. That's what you're checking off your to-do list, okay? So you don't need to do anything else. I mean, I'm sure there are months when you gotta catch up on work, blah, blah, blah. But where you can, do as little as you can. All right, you get the point. I've been rambling this entire video. You get it. You get the vibe. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna have a cozy rest of my day, and I will see you soon. Bye.